My name is Akil Patterson, Chief Communications Officer here with Gokhshtein Media, and we're with Josh from ANKR. Now, ANKR is working to build as almost like a developer of an infrastructure, right? They're helping to build an infrastructure for their clients. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so really fascinating. Well, I think just as well as in different, like Web 2 and Web 1, we've had to have infrastructure, we've had to have developer tools. Like Web 3 needs that same thing. And so what we've seen is like this explosion of growth that happened really, I'd say in 2020, and then 2021, that has created this like need for like extremely like high performance, reliable infrastructure. And that's where we've built that, but we've done it from a place where it's effectively incorporates our token and can be community governed. So we're not just becoming like a centralized entity that's, has a board of directors and a VCs on our board and all that, right?
Yeah.
It's not saying we won't do that someday, but we wanted to create a protocol where it really gives that back to the community. It's community friendly and governed by the community.
Wow, so it's almost acting almost as a DAO in many ways.
Yeah.
To have the community have a conversation, be like, here are your guys' opportunity to weigh in.
Exactly. Because the thing about like the infrastructure is any like wallet user, like if you have a MetaMask or use some other wallet, like you need to connect to what's called an RPC endpoint. And that's like kind of just where our product starts, but even just that, having that owned by a protocol that you can actually contribute to the governance of is very important.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're building a super highway, is ANKR one of the things that you're like, this is going to be the concrete and this is the turf, right?
Absolutely. I'm really bullish. I think there's kind of like four legs of the stool, I guess, in this space. You got your layer ones, of course. You got your infrastructure providers, your wallet providers, and then you're really seeing like a lot of the growth happen really on those layers. And so infrastructure is a key part of that and very foundational to the space.
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining us here on another Gokhshtein Media interview with Josh from ANKR. And hey, where can they find you guys at?
Yeah, so our Twitter is @ANKR. You find us on there. I'm often retweeted. You can find me on there too.
All right then. Well, as always, have a great day and an even better tomorrow.